All right, what is going on, everybody? Bank here, obviously. I'm not outdoors this week. Let me explain to you why I'm not outdoors. First, I did try to get outdoors. Let me explain that. I did try to make a fishing trip on the e-bike, and I went out to 3 different places. I had absolutely no luck. I was getting extremely frustrated because it was windy, it was cold, nothing was working right for me. By the time I got done with it, I realized I was going to have way too much editing to do in that video, so I said, nah, I'm not going to do it. We're going to do a channel update video this week instead. Apologize for that, but it is what it is. So, why am I not out this week? Last Monday, my wife collapsed. She has been battling something for the past 3 months. Her doctor didn't know what it was. Confusions in setting up with her doctor, making an appointment with another imagery doctor in a different hospital in Wichita, which is, like 40 miles from where I live. Get all the way down there. Oh, we don't have an appointment. Let's reschedule one. So they schedule it again. Gets halfway down there for that one. Oh, well, we have to reschedule that appointment for one reason or another, so we'll get a hold of you later. She went to her doctor, had blood work done, yada, yada, yada. Looking yellow as can be, can't breathe. Couldn't do the imagery because she couldn't catch her breath. Her doctor decided to set up another appointment, but she ended up collapsing Monday instead. The paramedics and fire department had to come and get her out of the house, take her to the emergency room. The emergency room doctor told her, "You are far worse than you could possibly imagine. You should have been hospitalized weeks ago." They got her down to Wichita, put her in the intensive care unit down there. First day, they ended up removing, 3.5 liters of fluid out of her lungs. They noticed, they did the imagery while they were down there, and they noticed some growth or something abnormality on her lungs, so they were concerned about that. With her yellow, they also noticed some abnormalities with her liver, so they were concerned about that. They're continuing to drain fluids out of her lungs. She coughed up blood, said she's been doing that for a while. They believe now that what they were seeing on the imagery was those blood clots. So that's cleared up, but she's still not able to not get fluid in her lungs. They said she has an autoimmune disease as it is. She's had every one of those jibby jabbies. And anybody that knows anything about them knows that it attacks your autoimmune system. Well, when you're autoimmune deficient already and it's attacking it, that's even worse. So now she's got autoimmune onset hepatitis, which is attacking her liver. They're going to have to do a biopsy on her liver. Oh, you guys are probably wondering, okay, well, what's that got to do with you? Well, I just can't go out. I got things I got to do. She's not coming home right away. It's some of us have admitted it, but the patient has not. She's been in bed for 2 or 3 months before this. She's still in bed. She can't walk. She's probably going to end up having to go to a rehabilitation center. After that rehabilitation center, I'm sure she's still going to have issues walking, so she asked me to do something. This is why I didn't get out this week. I'll insert a clip right here. So that's what I've been doing for the past 3 days, building a handicap ramp. Yeah, I know it looks wonky. I don't want to hear it. It looks wonky because the opening of the porch is wider than the sidewalk itself. So about 8 feet up the ramp, I started flaring it out to match that distance. So that's why the handrails look like it's all wonky and whatnot, but it's actually not. Pictures don't do it justice. Whatever. But anyways, this is also putting back my departure time for the 48 state tour on the Pucka Puppy e-bike. I was going to have a buddy of mine take me to my mom's in Ohio. I live in Kansas. Go to Ohio, spend a month with her, and then in mid-February, I was actually thinking of leaving Friday the 13th of February, and taking off. Well, with everything going on with my wife, that puts that in a bind. I have no idea when I'm going to leave, but I am going to leave, guaranteed. This 48 state tour will happen. I just called it the Pucka Puppy 48 state e-bike. The only reason I put that in there is because the Pucka Puppy is the bike that I'm starting with. If Pucka Puppy wants to sponsor me, hey, hit me up. Recent update on the channel, since I've been posting more, I've gotten like 9 new subscribers in the past 28 days. Thank you to those 9 people and to the other people that decided to leave. Bye. What else? Wednesdays, videos, 7 p.m. They'll be uploaded. This Friday, I am going to start something new, and it's really going to screw. I'm going to change the time. I had originally set it for 7 Central. I'm going to change it to 6 Central. For the simple fact is, WWE, baby. I got to watch it. So every Friday, 6 p.m., no matter where I'm at, we're going to do a fireside chat. This week, I plan on going to Maxwell. I've got a new hot hammock tent I'm going to try out. I can't use that with my lay flat hammock, though, so that kind of sucks. We're going to take the Pucka Puppy e-bike out there. It's a 24-mile bike ride to get out there. And we're just going to have a good time this weekend. It's going to be a simple overnighter. Maybe 2. I always pack enough food for 2 just in case. But tune in Friday, 6 p.m. Central. That's 7 for you Eastern folks. 5 for you Mountain folks. 4 for you Pacific folks. And if you live anywhere else in the world, don't ask me. You're lucky I remembered that much. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. Funny thing is it doesn't matter what you comment. I'm going to reply. Ask the person who commented on my shorts about his son being gay. Don't know why I needed to know that, but thanks. Appreciate the help in getting activity on my videos. So anyways, till Friday. Oh yeah, and if you guys tune in Friday to my live stream, you get preview of what was going on at camp. What am I sleeping in? How's it set up? What's it look like? More importantly, what Fat Boy cook? Because Fat Boy likes to cook. So, till next time, keep on keeping on.